once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking to learn how to play Orianna Jungle, you've come to the right place. Well, first of all, I'm gonna start explaining the masteries and the rune pages that I use. And obviously, in this commentary, I'll be doing fast forward to the video in the boring parts, so the video doesn't take that long to show. Well, in runes, I take 50% attack speed on marks because attack speed on Orianna jungle is very important. Like you're gonna be auto attacking a lot, so it will be like your main source of damage to the jungle. More so in early game than in late game, so that's why the 50%. Then I'm gonna take 22 AP. And 4 magic resist on Quince and Glyphs, nothing rare there. The only interesting part is the seals part, which is 4 armor and then 2% 2 mana regen every 5 seconds. Why? Because Orianna jungle is, I mean, Orianna as a whole is such a mana dependent champion, so it will help out a lot throughout the match when you don't have your red buff, I mean your blue buff. So after you finish your wolves and your blue, you have to go quickly and check your buffs, like your red buff, or if you're starting red buff, your blue buff, because whenever people see like a troll pick on an off meta pick, they'll try to invade you 100% because they'll think that you're gonna do a crappy early clear. So I ran really quick to my red buff to check, and luckily Kha'Zix was there only with Q and W because he couldn't jump away, so I just kept following him and Akali answered back really quickly. So we take him off and I proceed to the chickens. The quickest camps to do with Orianna jungle are wolves and chickens, so mostly early game, those are the camps that you want to focus on because the earlier into the game that Orianna has to face other champions in the jungle is the weakest part of her gameplay, so you have to do like the easiest camps at the beginning. When I say easy, is that you kill them faster and you take less damage with um, when you kill them. So after I took the kill on Kha'Zix, I tried to harass Zed in lane to sort of help Akali because she burned both summoners, meanwhile Zed didn't burn anything, so I just wanted to help her out in the lane. Then I ran straight to the bot lane to try to do a gank, but they had it warded, so I just backed off. And I proceed to farm my blue side jungle. I'm gonna take this time to explain the masteries. Of course, you're gonna take attack speed and ferocity on the ferocity tree because it's an important part of Orianna jungle. As you can see, you're mostly auto attacking because you run out of mana really quick. So yeah, the attack speed part. Then to deal the most damage, you take ferocity and then thunderlords. The only out of the ordinary part here is that you take meditation um, instead of dealing more damage when they have lower health bars. All right, so if you don't see any single gank available in any lane, you just proceed to farm your camps as soon as they respawn. Right there, Yasuo was pushed, Akali was in base, and my bot lane as well. So I just proceed to farm. Right here, I'm trying to go to invade on Kha'Zix because I know I'm stronger than him at this point. But unfortunately, Thresh roams at the same time to mid lane, and I'm between Thresh and the mid laner. Right here, Zed burns both Flash and Ignite to kill me, so it's like an easy kill to Thresh. And luckily, Akali roam in time to catch up Thresh, so it was a 2-for-1 and a double kill for Akali, which was really good for us. You have to think on Orianna jungle as like a sort of Ivern, but you deal more damage than Ivern, and you're less meta, so it's harder for you to do an entire jungle path and stuff like that. So Orianna ganking potential increases a lot when you hit level 6. So for example, before level 6, it's better to counter gank with your shield and then your auto attacks and your Q and W. And after you get level 6 is the time where you can like pull off like force ganks like this one. Sinch is pushing, and Sinch is a very hard champion to kill, like a very tanky champion. But because I have my ultimate and red buff, you can like CC him long enough to get the kill. In this game particularly, Yasuo already knew me from previous matches, so he was the only one confident with my Orianna jungle pick. So I end up camping his lane, which sets us really ahead and helps us close the game quicker. Another thing to mention about Orianna jungle is that you're not gonna build any magic mana. I'm sorry, mana regen items, because you already have mana regen on runes and masteries, and you don't wanna spend more gold on mana regen items because they don't give you like health or damage in all the stats that you're looking for on Orianna jungle. Right here, I mean, Sinch is always pushing and overextending, and because my Yasuo is so far ahead and I am already level 6, I can pull off ganks on Sinch pretty easily. So right here, I'm just gonna do my Crocs and back off again. At this point of the match, the only like relevant target for them, like the only strong pick for them, is Draven, because it's 2-0. My Akali is already ahead, and I'm setting Yasuo ahead, so we're winning like most of the map. And then what you're gonna see later on into the game, it's us shutting down Draven in order to close the game. Right here I'm going to a gank bot lane, but they had it warded, so I'm just gonna proceed to invade the jungle. And this is something very, I mean, this is like a mistake that we made. We chunk set down, and I called to push the lane so we can dive set afterwards. But this was really bad because we didn't know where Sinch or Kha'Zix was. We just like wanted to take the turret and then dive set afterwards. That's why I positioned my ball so far ahead. So I called it follow up to the play, but unfortunately, as soon as she went in, both jungler and top laner showed up, and Sinch popped Ghost, so they were able to catch up on me and ended up killing me at the end. So it was a 2-for-0. We only got a tower, so it was bad for us. Yeah. By the way, if you made it to this point, of course you don't. My accent's not bothering you, so that's really good. Thank you for staying. Okay, so here Yasuo takes the time that they wasted on roaming mid to push top turret and then all in Sinch. As you can see right now, Yasuo's already 2 levels ahead, so the camp that I did to him was, I mean, now it's really making work. The items with Orianna jungle, as I mentioned, are gonna be focused on health and AP, because you're the one that are gonna make the plays happen. You know, you're like sort of the initiator of this sim, together with the support. So you need to have health, so you don't get like chunk out of the fight or killed instantly. Right here, I catch Draven up because he like for some reason. Oh no, this is not the play where I catch Draven. This is the play where I chunk Kha'Zix. I wanted to kill him, but my ulti didn't pull him back enough to W him. Alright, so what happens here? Oh yeah, we just push bot turret. I mean, Kha'Zix is out of the fight, so it's pretty much a 4v3 if both top laners are top. So yeah, it's a pretty easy turret. We just sum them off of the turret and just take it out. Then we back off. They try to pick us out here, but they were unable to. As you can see, Orianna jungle, it's only can force plays to happen when she has ultimate. So right here, I mean, I'm just collapsing on Sinch because he overextends to my team. And Yasuo plays really good and ends up saving my ass. Unfortunately, off of this trade, we had to give Wind Dragon away, but I mean, not a big deal. So yeah, I mean, I decided to try out this like rare pick only because I don't usually play meta champions, and Orianna is a champion that I like a lot, so I just decided to like make this pick work. Here we make a pick on Thresh. Like Thresh was trying to ward, really overextended, so we just pick him off. We're pushing down mid lane, and here's where the Draven just oversteps on us. And you can't do that against an Orianna jungle because I have a lot of damage compared to other junglers at this point, so we can just take him off. Now Zed's try to poke us down. I mean, as we can see, Akali is like really going hard into her base, so we just need to pressure his mid lane so no more people can collapse on her. Now she's pushing top turret, I guess. Now they start a fight here. I had to flash away, and right now I see that they're focusing Lucian, so I'm just supporting him to help him not die. And overall, like, I use the kit of Orianna really good here to win us the fight. You're not supposed to go in if you don't have the ultimate again. You're just supposed to build back and help your carries. Like an Ivern. As you can see, every time you back off, it's really good to counter jungle or steal the jungle of the enemy, so you set them further behind. Right here, Cinch makes a really aggressive play on me, and instead of peeling off Cinch and Thresh, I realized that the only sort of damage that they have, source of damage, is Draven, so I do an aggressive play on ulting him instead of peeling myself off Cinch and Thresh, which ends up being the right choice to do. Then I just do a full clear. As you can see at this point of the game, like, Orianna's jungle clearing potential is really good because you already have like a lot of AP. So I finish up my rallies here, and I'm very strong at this point. I'm 2 levels ahead of Kha'Zix, and I had like the entire game more map pressure than what he has done. So yeah, I mean, right here we can just force Baron and win the game very easily. Another good thing about playing, at this point, I mean, right here I just burned everything on Baron because I was so scared. I didn't have a smite and they were coming, so that's why I burned the ultimate. And I did Sonia's because Lucian had his passive up, like after he E forward, so he could have killed me there. That's why I used the Zonias to sort of dodge the auto attacks. What I was saying is, never mind, I just remember. You know what? Oh yeah, the good part about picking an off-meta jungle, and if you're facing a meta jungle like Kha'Zix and you outplay him, like out macro him and stuff, the entire team will be flaming Kha'Zix. Like, how is it possible that an Orianna jungle player is gonna beat you in jungle and stuff? I mean, I realized that at the end of the game, that they were just flaming Kha'Zix. Right here, Yasuo is really ahead, so we can just force plays to happen like this. There I thought Kha'Zix would have juked to the right, but he ended up juking to the left, so I wiped my ult. But doesn't matter, like, we're just 2 ahead at this point. And we ended up closing the game. So this is actually my first commentary in English, so if you made it to this point, thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everything I shared to you was helpful. And good luck on solo queue. See you later.
Let's put a smile on that face.